Howdy folks, this is Michael, and we're about to make some spaghetti. Thank you, and please enjoy the ride. Oh, done a little bit of prep work already, like I don't usually do, but I'm trying to get the video down just a little bit. So what we're going to do first is I'm starting with my Italian sausage. I'm going to cook this first. Nice mild Italian sausage. Cut it open. Very carefully so we don't cut ourselves. I'm going to start this while I'm going to show you me cutting up the onion here in my frying pan. I'm not too worried about using the same knife in this instance because I'm going to be cooking the onion in the same stuff as I'm going to be cooking it with the sausage once the sausage gets done, or gets close to done. So let's begin. Go. I'm going to use the whole onion this time. I know I haven't in the past, but well, I'm going to do it this time, mainly because I'm making a lot of spaghetti. And I'm not using traditional spaghetti noodles. Instead, I'm using Rattoni? I think it's Rattoni noodles. Cut up our onion. Two nice, smallish pieces. Notice I say smallish and not actual small pieces because, well, onions make everything interesting. Go. Whoops. Get back in there. No. That'll be fine as is. Get back on there. Now, one of the reasons I show everything about how I cook is that way if you guys wanted to, you could cook along with me. And now that I know that this new camera gets good sound, I'll be talking more in this video, as opposed to the last couple of videos where I wasn't talking that much. Now we're going to cut up a sausage. As you can see, I'm using the John Morrell smoked sausage. And because it's a smaller sausage than I've used in the past, we're just going to give it nice, you know what, no. We're going to cut this thing in half, just to make these a little bit more. I'll get you guys over to the other stuff in just a minute. I know you can probably start hearing it. There we go. Quick cut. We're going to put that in the onion because we're going to cook that up with the onions, because at that point, once I get to the onions, it's all going to be good. Now we're going to come over here. No, we're not quite. Probably here. And I'll zoom in a little bit, so you can watch as this cooks. Now I haven't served the noodles yet this time, and like I did last time I made a video about this. That's because I found that the noodles I'm using this time, cook a little bit more. And, well, I've already thrown, well, I keep that package out. It is becoming. Now I'm using Pagasa macaroni product Rotoni. Once again, none of the companies of the food products in this video have supported me in any way. I'm using their products not to make money, solely as an educational source. So please don't report me for any copyright infringements. Copywriting's bad, I don't approve of it. If some company ever saw this and complained about it, I would take the video down. Go. Yeah, I understand there's a bit of noise here. So as that cooks, that'll break up a little bit more. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to, while that's cooking, I'm going to get started on the rest of the stuff. Now, I don't make my own spaghetti sauce, mainly because I'm not that good yet. Blank label cans because I took the labels off of them already. I do that on occasion. What I'm using today is actually Hunt's meat sauce. Meat flavored sauce, I should say. Which I got at a local dollar store. Once again, just because it's cheap doesn't mean it's bad. So we're going to put this over here. And because we're doing such a big load this time, I'm going to double can it. And just to prove to you guys what I'm saying, here's one of the labels. Premium Hunt's pasta sauce, meat flavored. And we're going to turn that to low, well 2 on my stove. Everybody's stove's a little bit different. And after the sausage, which, as you all can see, is coming along nicely. Keep mashing it up as we cook. So that we get those nice small sausage pieces. Now, into the spaghetti sauce that I got warming up on the other burner at the moment, I'm going to put in my own version of Italian seasoning. Basil and some other stuff. Trade secret, not sharing. And just a quick peek at what I've done over there so you guys can see how much. I gently shook the bottle onto the meat sauce, or onto the spaghetti sauce. There we go. Get the sausage broke up, cooked thoroughly. Now because this is pork sausage, we want to make sure that we cook it thoroughly. That way we don't get any diseases or anything like that. Food poisoning. I don't want my viewers getting sick. along nicely. Now, because it's coming along so swimmingly, we're going to add in the onions now. And that sausage that we made. Cut up at least. Now, I'm not sauteing the onions in butter because why waste the grease that I got? I mean, the sausage makes plenty of grease, more than enough to cook the onion and give it some nice flavoring. So, no need to add extra butter and fat and grease to make the grease to cook the onions with, therefore eliminating waste. Everything gets used. If you feel at this point some of the onion pieces are too big, as you can see, you can cut them up with any spatula that you're using. I prefer to cook with wood, mainly because I can leave it like this and it's not going to melt into my food. And we're going to stir the spaghetti sauce here just a little bit to make sure that those herbs I put into it mix in well. Give this a slight rinse before temptation takes off of it. Not too bad. Sausage, onions are getting good. Everything's coming along swimmingly. And the prep work that I didn't show you guys was just me cutting off the outer skin of the onion. Normally I'd show you guys me doing that, but like I said, I'm trying to keep the videos down a little bit, so I'm going a little bit faster than normal this time. So here we go, get down the sausage, get this nice medley going. Looking good. Looking good. Now we're going to add a bit of Himalayan pink sea salt. Not sure how well you guys can see that, but that's pink rock salt crystals. And the rainbow medley of pepper to our spaghetti sauce. A little bit of salt. Salt's bad for you in high doses, so we only want to do a little bit. I know you can't see me putting this in, but you guys should be more concerned about how the meat's cooking because that's the most important thing to cook thoroughly. I put in more pepper because pepper makes stuff more flavorful, while salt is salt. And I love the taste of pepper. You know, a lot of people will say north of the 38th parallel, put salt on their fries. Now, sure, it can help the fries a little bit, but I prefer to add pepper to my fries. Not that I'm cooking fries at the moment, so I'm sure you guys are wondering why I'm talking about fries, but I'm just talking about fries to talk about something. Here we go. Starting to look good, isn't it, guys? Yum, yum, yum. The reason I'm cooking all this together is to sort of get it to share its flavor a little bit. And now we're going to put water into our pasta. I'm still just leaving you guys on the pasta for a bit. Because I'm sure you guys know how to put water into a pan with pasta to cook. Pasta's filling up nicely with water. Pouring in a little bit of olive oil with the pasta. Not really sure why to put olive oil, but that's the way my folks have always shown me how to do it, so that's the way I do it. So here we go to the back burner. Put our pasta on the high, and back to cooking my sausage. Now I'm cooking this medium high, so it's cooking a little bit faster than a lot of my stuff normally does. Normally, as you guys have seen in the past, I take a little bit more time, although you haven't really been able to see how the food's looking unless I showed it to you with the tablet. And like my last video said, new camera. Okay, I'll let this cook a little bit longer here. But that's pretty much ready to go into my pasta, or pasta sauce at least. That's some good onion there. Yeah, that's done. Okay, so here we go. Time to turn down the heat here. Turn off the other burner. And very quickly we're going to add our meats into our meat flavored sauce. I like meat. By the way, I'm not sure if my new viewers who are just watching my channel for the first time get that. Go. Get this all in here. Yummy looking. Start the water to wash that. Mix this all together here. Now we're going to let this bubble for a bit. Once I think that it's stirred in, and we're actually going to let this bubble together until our pasta is done. Bring out that angle a bit. Pasta in the back there. Tighten the camera back up a little bit. Now we're going to let this, like I said, bubble together so that the tastes intermingle. So we get a good flavoring of onions, of sausage, Polish sausage, and our spaghetti sauce all mingle properly. And we're going to keep this at a low temperature because we don't need it super high for them to mingle because they got all the grease and stuff in it. Get a little taste of a bit of sausage there. Oh, that's beautiful. That is lovely, lovely, lovely. Get a little bit more. Oh, that's good. Let that sit for a bit. And while this is cooking, and you guys will see it cooking, I'm going to start washing my dishes. salt and pepper away. Back up in the mystery that is my cabinet. That washed up. Exact. While washing as you cook, to me, is an essential part of cooking. I think you guys understand how to wash dishes. So you don't need me telling you how to do that. The humming you hear is the fan, so that it drags all the steam and stuff up so you don't moldify your roofs. I'm nowing that word, by the way, so that's now a word. Moldifying. Tell your friends. Look at that. All that meaty goodness. And for our noodles, we're going to use this to stir them up a bit so that they don't clump together. Anybody who's overcooked spaghetti noodles will know what I'm talking about, or used a bad batch. A lot of the older whole wheat brands used to have that issue, like the low carb stuff, where if you cooked it, it would clump together, which is bad. Clumping is bad because it tastes all gummy and stuff. So here we go, stirring, 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 and just waiting for everything to get done now. Now, a little bit more cleaning here. Clean up the recyclables. Go. It's always good to recycle, folks. We only have a finite limit of